Welcome back to Twisted Metal Head-On, which looks a little bit different because this is the PSP version. It's got that cool animated logo on the title screen, and this chill music that is basically the opposite of that on the PS2 version. So I'm going to use this one for intros and the extra Twisted edition for gameplay. That brings us to our vehicle, Mr. Slam. We didn't see him on the roster last time because he's a secret character. Simon Whittlebone returns as his driver, and they wrote a bit of a novel for his bio. It includes a recap of his last ending, where he wished to build the world's largest tower, and in his hubris ended up plummeting from it to his death. The unfinished tower was set to be demolished, but Simon's ghost haunted the site and thwarted all of their efforts. Then he took possession of a construction vehicle and re-entered Twisted Metal, with the goal of being reborn, so that he could get back to his unhealthy fixation of working on that damn tower. We'll see what we can do for him here in the hometown of the competition, Los Angeles. It's where the first game took place, and is a frequently recurring level throughout the series. We can already see the Hollywood sign has been changed to LA Wood, because we blew it up in Twisted Metal 2. And we enter a movie lot where we can find a health pickup, and the secret minigame teleporter. If we were to go in there and complete the minigame, we would unlock Mr. Slam. Whenever a character is unlocked in a level, I will be playing that level as that secret character, because there's no other really good way to, indicate which character comes from which level. It's the best I could do. And we can see there's some ongoing construction here, which we can of course interrupt. We could also help out because we're in a construction vehicle, but we're not gonna. In fact, I am pretty sure that's why Mr. Slam is unlockable here, because of the ongoing construction. Construction is a constant in the lives of Angelinos, but in this game it's for good reason. We blow the city up just about every year. Mr. Slam's special is about the same as it was in his introductory game, but it no longer has to be fired as it was there. When we have it selected, the shovel goes into a waiting position, and any enemy who gets within range while it's in that position will automatically be grabbed and shaken about and thrown away. That's a huge improvement. It used to be nearly impossible to time the attack properly. Now you don't have to at all, just bump an enemy and they get shaken around extremely violently. That's actually something they changed from the PSP version. The animation in this game is about twice as fast as the one there, to the point that it looks absolutely ridiculous. That also makes it throw enemies much further, and I was kind of worried I was going to throw Hammerhead's corpse all the way out of the arena or something, which would have prevented me from collecting his upgrade points. Anytime an enemy is destroyed, their smoldering husk will spawn an upgrade pickup, and if you collect it, it will permanently improve your vehicle in some way until you yourself die. Then you lose all of your upgrades. So what we got from Hammerhead was a machine gun upgrade. Makes our machine guns do more damage. Then we got an armor upgrade. So here's all of our upgrades so far. Our turbo, energy, and now health pools are slightly larger. We can jump much higher, and our ramming damage is better as well. All these upgrades are collected in the designated order every time, so if we were to lose them, we would once again start with turbo and energy first. And our fifth one would be the armor upgrade, which doubles as a full health refill. And there is one more upgrade that we can collect. Obviously, upgrades persist between levels, otherwise we would not have 5 at the moment, because they can only be collected by killing enemies. So this is the first level where it is possible to get the 6th and final upgrade. We'll get it soon enough. For now, I'm going to keep doing strafing runs to the construction site, because I am trying to kill these workers. For a specific reason, of course. Not some vengeful ghost with a grudge against construction workers or anything. I got one of them, but not good enough, so we'll have to come back and kill some more later. Now with my almost fully upgraded vehicle, I could go crush the remaining enemies and wrap this thing up. This is another very easy level with only 4 opponents, but we'd miss a lot if I left now, so... Still plenty to do. Still trying to kill these construction guys. And it looks like I might accidentally die if I don't get rid of one of these people. So, Outlaw's out of here. And I was kind of worried I threw its corpse up on top of the building. You can get on top of the building as long as you have the jump upgrade. But I didn't want to risk it, so I need that upgrade point to get the special weapon upgrade. There it is now, my upgraded special weapon. It's a projectile version of my normal attack. The problem is it no longer fires automatically when I have it selected and just bump into enemies. So that is kind of a downgrade in some ways. But anyway, this structure here was featured in the LA level of Twisted Metal 2. It's a generator with 4 nodes surrounding it, and you destroy the nodes to get pickups. And from the generator spawns the environmental attack for the level. Fires these big fat lightning bolts at you. It's fine. What could be better though is this billboard here. Welcome to LA Wood. On the PSP version, it's the sexy billboard from Twisted Metal 1. The lightning bolts from the generator are also much skinnier, more natural looking. And while we're here, let's check out the original version of the special. Much slower and more deliberate. I think it looks a lot better, but it is absurdly easy to chain it over and over again. Take any enemy from full health to dead, as long as you have a few uses and a nearby wall. So I assume they changed it on purpose to make it harder to abuse. But whatever the reason, I'm destroying this bastardized version of the billboard. Too bad they couldn't use the sexy billboard, but that Angeline picture is a real billboard. It's been in LA since the mid-80s, and it's very much copyrighted, so I assume they finally got caught using it without permission after a decade. And that is why I've been hunting and killing these construction workers, because it plays a Wilhelm scream when you do it. All the other ones got drowned out by sound effects, but that one proves that they finally got running over pedestrians right after all this time. Plus it's a cute reference to the Wilhelm scream's origins as a inside joke among sound editors in Hollywood. And these movie posters are from the game War of the Monsters, also made by Incognito Entertainment. It's sort of like a Twisted Metal game if the cars were replaced with knockoff versions of famous B-movie monsters, which is a great idea. The presentation is amazing too. Those posters look phenomenal when they aren't all pixelated, and there's a bunch of cool cutscenes in the game. I was gonna LP it, but unfortunately the gameplay is awful. And it's got the single worst boss fight I've ever played in any game, besides the Devil May Cry reboot. So like 3rd or 4th worst overall. But enough about that disaster, and on to this one. The replacement Hollywood sign went the way of its predecessor. If you're on the ground level, and not this upper level that can only be reached via a teleporter, bits of the letters will crash to the ground and explode around you. But I love the animation of the crane collapsing and smashing the big L into all the other letters way too much to view it from afar. So that's our big climax. Let's finish this sucker off by killing Crimson Fury. You gotta charge up the special now before you can use it, but it grabs enemies from afar and does increased damage. Grabbed myself one last upgrade from him when he died, which gave me a 15% health refill. Further upgrades beyond these 6 scripted ones will just give you a random weapon or health pickup. And don't worry too much about not seeing Sweet Tooth's upgraded special. It's just like his normal special, but it can be charged up to fire multiple identical shots, each one after the first dealing dramatically less damage. So that one's rather uninteresting, and now that we've had more than 6 enemies, I'll be able to show off the upgraded special of all the rest of the upcoming vehicles. But it's no time to worry about them. Simon's got himself a tower to get back to.
Do come in, Mr. Slam. Simon Whittlebone, is that you?
Of course it's me! Who else would it be?
Just checking. There are a lot of evil spirits floating around that would love to get a free wish.
You know who I am, and you know why I'm here.
Whittlebone Tower.
Whittlebone Tower was to be the greatest architectural achievement of all time. Oh, it was going to be magnificent. This tower will reach the heavens. I will be less a man than a god. Well, perhaps I got a little careless. When I died, my spirit was bound to my incomplete tower. My soul burns with the need to finish my masterpiece.
So, what's stopping you? You seem to be able to control that vehicle of yours well enough. Why not just work on your building as you are?
I've spent much of my spirit just keeping people from destroying what remains of my unfinished tower. I fear what's left of me will vanish forever if I keep this up. Please, I wish to be reborn. So I may complete my life's work.
Reborn, you say? That I can do. Your wish is granted.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it might be a while before you're old enough to resume your work. I hope no one tears that eyesore down now that you can't protect it.
Simon sure got a lot nerdier and less Russian since his last time competing. But it'll be a long time before he competes again because he is way too young to get a driver's license. It probably did not need to take 2 minutes just to have such a simple backfired wish. I already showed off Twisted Metal 2 and covered all the endings that were necessary to get the context that they insisted on cramming into this video anyway. Not all the endings in this game are going to be so needlessly drawn out, but they're definitely more of a mixed bag than usual. Some are really amazing, and some are duds. Let's just hope we have better luck next time.